Good morning, everybody. I am Dr. Skrien, and I just want to introduce myself today. I've been in practice chiropractically for the last 32 years, and just decided I'm going to start doing some educational videos here and explaining what I do in the office, how I do it, and why I do it. So today, I just want to introduce you and tell me my story and why I got into chiropractic. Um, when I was 12 years old, I got hurt wrestling. My arm and leg went numb. Went to the medical doctors. They did a bunch of tests. They couldn't find anything wrong with me. My dad believed that I was in pain and had issues, and he said, "Hey, I had a chiropractor help me once, so let's take you to a chiropractor." And what we did is we went to the chiropractor, and I'll kind of show you what he showed me and what kind of started my journey. So, when I went to the chiropractor, one of the first things he did is he took x-rays like this. I had a full spine x-ray of me. This is the right side, left side, and of the side here. Now, he had lines very similar to this on the x-rays, and he was explaining to me how the bones would rotate, how they would twist, and how they would end up putting pressure on the nerves. Now, just as a model of the spine here, and you can see these right here, those are where the nerves are coming out of the spine. So if that bone is twisted, it's going to put pressure on that nerve. So in my case, I had issues here in the neck, at the base of the neck, and also down here in the low back. Had pressure down here, had pressure up there. So when that happens, that's going to put pressure on the spine coming in through here. And if we come over here, you can see that's going to be on the neck, the shoulders, the hands, the wrist. Down here, this is going to be into the knees, the legs, the thighs. So he explained to me, on the x-rays and to my parents, hey, you had some bones that are on place. They're pinching on those nerves, causing the arm and leg to go numb. So he started a series of treatments called an adjustment. And what he was doing, he was working with the bones in my neck and my low back, getting the pressure off that nerve, so now that the body has the ability to heal. Now, through this process, within about a week and a half to 2 weeks, I was back out wrestling again. My arm and my legs were feeling better. I stayed under care. And probably by about the end of the month, I noticed some other changes happening in my body. I wasn't waking up with a headache. I had had headaches my entire life, thought they were normal. And this was interfering with my schoolwork and how I could focus and think. I'd have 20 things going on in my mind, but I couldn't think because of my head hurting so much. And so after the adjustments, so my head quit hurting and I started to be able to focus in school. I started to go from maybe a C student all the way up into B's and a lot of times A's because now I could focus. My head wasn't hurting. Another thing that I noticed is that I used to be a kid that was always sick. Once a month I'd be staying home from school because if somebody was sick, I would catch it. After about 3 months of care, I was able to now have my immune system functioning. I wasn't getting sick anymore. I was able to stay in school. I was thinking. I was processing things and I wasn't getting sick, so my grades just kept to go up. After 3 months of care, my chiropractor asked me, hey, what you gonna be when you grow up? And I was looking at computers, I could make games, I could do things with that. But then I said, hey, I think I'll be a chiropractor. So from that day forward, he called me Dr. Skrien. He'd let me come down. I would follow him around, watch him do treatments, and I just knew that this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to help people be the healthiest they could be by being able to function without that nerve interference. It just made sense to me. So that's a little bit about myself. Next time I'll kind of talk about my journey and where I went to school and why I went to that school, and we'll go from there. Thank you.